In the dim-lit hall of the Vresh Military Academy, young cadets of the Zalorian Empire sat in rapt silence. The air hummed with reverence as Commander Rathael, now in retirement, entered with his slow, measured gait. His left arm was synthetic, a memento from the Terran front. His right eye glowed with a soft blue light, replacing what had been lost in orbit above Jupiter. They called him the Survivor. The commander's voice was rough, yet it commanded the room like a war drum. "You wish to know the truth of humanity's wars?" he asked. "The legends you hear, they are not exaggerated. They are warnings." No one spoke. Thale continued. "It was cycle 4732 when I first encountered humans. Our fleet of 300 ships moved toward Proxima Centauri, believing Earth's colony there would surrender like the others. We had superior numbers, superior tech, so we thought." He paused, looking into the flickering holographic flames of the Academy's ceremonial pit. They didn't run. They didn't beg. They fought like Deathworlders. Whispers passed between cadets. They used guerrilla tactics, sabotaged our AI systems with viral code written in ancient Earth languages. C++, I believe. The colony's population was only 12,000. We lost 7 destroyers and nearly a third of our ground forces. To farmers. One cadet dared a question. How? We were more advanced. Rathael's synthetic eye narrowed. That's what we all believed. But humans don't fight for territory, or pride, or even survival. They fight because they refuse to be broken. Their minds are weapons. Their resilience unnatural. One of our officers reported seeing a human soldier crawl forward after both legs had been severed. Still firing, still screaming orders. Gasps echoed. The commander nodded grimly. We assumed it was an anomaly, until New Oslo. He pressed a button, and a star map appeared, marking a red system. We launched a coordinated assault, 50 capital ships against a single Terran battleship. NSS Black Phoenix, it was called. We hailed them. They didn't respond, just opened fire. One ship. In 5 minutes, they destroyed 12 of ours. His voice grew distant. Their weapons tore through shields as though we had none. They used kinetic rods from orbit, just hunks of metal, no explosives. We called it primitive. Flattened cities. Mountains. One fell on our command base. I was in orbit watching the feed. Another cadet raised her hand, trembling. Sir, what was their weakness? Rathael chuckled bitterly. We searched for one. Emotion, perhaps, but they turned grief into rage, fear into cunning. One of our strategists theorized that the human's greatest weapon was their imagination. Where we relied on doctrine and programming, they improvised, adapted. They hacked our targeting systems with signals bounced off their moon. Who even thinks of that? The hologram changed, footage from his memory. Grainy, real. A human soldier stood atop a wrecked Zalorian walker, holding the flag of Earth. His armor was scorched. Half his face was exposed, bloodied. Yet he smiled. They recorded their battles, turned them into stories. To inspire, to terrify. Psychological warfare in its purest form. One human platoon faked a transmission of surrender, lured in 300 of our troops, then detonated the canyon they were hiding in. They sacrificed themselves to kill more of us. Madness, someone whispered. No, Rathael corrected. Strategy. The room was silent again. The flames danced in the center. We tried peace once, he added softly. We offered them terms after the siege of Eridani. Their ambassador simply replied, We don't stop until our dead can rest. He stepped forward, facing the cadets directly. You will be commanders one day. You will read dossiers, analyze intel. But if you ever see the Terran emblem, the eagle and the stars, you run. Not out of cowardice. Out of wisdom. He pointed at a scar that cut across his throat. A human did this. Not with a plasma blade. With a shard of broken glass. Silence. Then a voice at the back. Hesitant. Commander, do you hate them? Rathael stared long into the embers before replying. No, he said at last. I fear them. I respect them. And deep in my core, I thank the stars that we signed the truce of soul before Earth truly got angry. With that, the commander turned and limped away, leaving behind a hall of future leaders, now forever changed by the truth of humanity.